about 1,000,000 times angrier than I was then, so buckle up.
You win! When we fight, you win! When we fight, you win!
Please welcome Rory.
The last time I was here, we were supporting trans youth who have been despicably attacked by this government. It's a year ago. Carla said she never enjoyed being yelled at a man so much. I'm about 1,000,000 times angrier than I was then, so buckle up. Last week, something happened in the Alberta legislature that was just beyond description. And a lot of terrible things have happened in that chamber. But last week, the passing of the Back to School Act, with about 2 minutes debate in the dead of night, was the worst thing that has ever happened in that chamber. Each and every person here, I want you to know, your rights are conditional now. They are conditional on agreeing with Danielle Smith and the fascist gang that backs her up, and I don't mind saying that. They are racist, they are sexist, they are misogynist. They are fascist, they are joining a worldwide wave, and I cannot thank you enough, because we are standing up against it and fighting back, aren't we?
Recall them all!
What we've been talking about today, the citizen participation, the recall campaigns, the other campaigns we're doing, the wonderful, wonderful petition to defund private schools. Because I am sick of living in a place where $500 million goes to private schools. McDonald's does not subsidize Burger King. It's time for that to end. With all the fighting that's going on, there's one thing I have to tell you. They're talking about challenging the Back to School Act in court. I don't like saying this, but I'm going to tell you something. That is pointless. There is only one way to challenge this law effectively in court, and that is to defy it. Now, folks, some of you might be teachers here. Some of you might be thinking, easy for you to say, Rory. Before I tell you how to do it, or one way of doing it, you guys are smart. You'll come up with a way. I've broken a couple of laws in my life. 3 years and 3 days ago, on November 5th, 2022, I and the entire National Executive Board of CUPE, the National CUPE Executive Board, voted to defy the Back to School Act in Ontario, which used the notwithstanding clause. I and everybody there exposed ourselves to massive fines, and we knew if they had enforced that law, CUPE would have been bankrupt 2 days later. CUPE's still here. Ford ran away. We came back to the table and we got a deal. Turns out I like breaking law. So last year, I went back to the National Executive Board of CUPE and I said we need a one-day strike in Edmonton because they lost their right to strike through dispute inquiry board. No problem. 3,000 workers walked away from work. We went to the legislature. We stood with other workers. We protested. We wildcat strike. I'm still here. Individuals will be fined $500, organizations $500,000.
Shame.
If convicted. So you still have the right to, you still have due process in this province. Still. Maybe we're going to lose it. We don't know. But right now you do. If 51,000 teachers break the law even for an hour, do you think there's going to be 51,000 trials? Absolutely not. They'll take the ATA to court. They'll get to make their case to a jury and their peers. Anyone feel like convicting the ATA today? No. That's what we need to do. Because when you fight, you win!
When you fight, you win! When you fight, you win! When we fight, we win! When we fight, we win!
Right on. Solidarity for all. Let's take these... You know what?